separated by 4. Puts it up. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Press.
And it's Conley penetrating. Well, not exactly a close game so stats for the Kings.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly. Another.
The professor out there with McLemore. And it's Gay in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's the professor. 6 to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The professor's got 30.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty.
A minute here in the second. From deep three-point range, the Grizzlies pull it in.
Nick Calathis taking over the backup point guard spot in Memphis around the start of 2014 after the Jared Bayless trade. And he quickly rewarded their confidence. He was the Western Conference Rookie of the Month in February.
Now here's Randolph. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. There's the 3, and that one's good. 33 points for the professor. And Calathis, Clark, not an immediate fan favorite in Memphis. Checking into a game back in December, he was immediately booed by the fans.
At that time the team was struggling. The fans had gotten frustrated, but he silenced his critics in the best way by proving them wrong with a good performance.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Carter comes in with the double team. And Sacramento has possession. Clock is at 3. This one for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Pass to Allen. The feed to Calathis. It's Allen with the drive. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on it.
The screen from Thompson. Here's the professor, defended by Carter. That's good. The professor's got 39.
It's 12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
From deep. No luck. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
You think about the Grizzlies, and the one thing that jumps out at you is their physicality. I mean, that's a team that loves contact and has no problem being physical.
And the Kings pushing it up now. Screen by Cousins. Here's Fuller. The three-pointer is right on target. The professor's got 42 in the game.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
For the Grizzlies, given how much Memphis loves their football, the physicality of the Grizz fits right in.
Yeah, the fans really appreciate it, and it's effective against every team in the league, particularly because the NBA has gotten much smaller and faster. So the Grizzlies are playing sort of a different style, and it's been very effective for them.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. Absolutely. Pass to Calathis. Inside, here's Koufos, and he lays it straight in. Koufos has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
46 seconds left to play in the first half. Fuller, another three for Sacramento.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
For Memphis, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Calathes dishes to Allen. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Clock at 6. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Carter's got his first points of the game. Here's the professor. Gay outside, trying to find McLemore. Gets it to him.
I mean, what are you going to do defensively? You can just rise up and bang down a three ball like that. And they get such separation with the height advantage.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Some fantastic numbers here for the professor. He's now up to 51 points.
And talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Yeah, you are right, Clark. I mean, it's been fireworks from deep. He's just so dangerous out there.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. Prince is the 3 and Randolph the 4. Conley and Lee, they're the backcourt. And it's Gasol at the 7. That one goes. Count.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
And so it's Memphis with it. Prince kicks to Lee. Back to Prince. Memphis moving that ball around, and it's Conley penetrating. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you know, for teams in the NBA nowadays, it's all about getting bang for your buck. I mean, Mike Conley out of Ohio State, one of the great value contracts in the league, and with all the analytics and general managers looking for value, Memphis happy to have an all-star caliber player like him still locked up through 2016.
Here's the professor. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
The pass to Gasol. Shot from the wing, and he gets it to go. And you have to give Mike Conley, Steve, an awful lot of credit for the emergence of the Grizzlies, I think, is a factor in the Western Conference.
Kevin, I think he's one of the best point guards in the league. Probably doesn't get enough credit, but his progression as a player at both ends, year after year, he just seems to get better, and he provides that poise and leadership that his club needs.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Yes, Kevin, Memphis coach Dave Yeager paid dues for years coaching in the minor leagues. But he did more than coach. He was the GM, ticket vendor, business manager, and halftime act. He said he loved the passion and spirit of that work. But there were also tough times. Guys, those struggles helped prepare him for where he is today.
A long road, but he's here now. Thanks, Doris. And so it's Memphis with it. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Lee passes to Conley. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Yeah, 100 points. I mean, one of those records that stood a long time, and perhaps no player has so single-handedly dominated the game the way Wilt did.
Just 4 to shoot. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Boy, what a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
You know, Steve, never a better time than the third quarter in my mind to get the momentum going your way.
Well, good teams tend to have a defined style of play. Steve, the Grizzlies had grit and grind, but it seems they're going away from it now.
Kind of a throwback style, Kevin, but it suited their personnel perfectly, particularly with Randolph and Gasol down low. The slower pace lent itself to better defense for them, and they really pounded you inside, that's for sure.
Gasol with the steal. And here we go. Here's Lee. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.